This is today we are going to discuss about this topic as said, sir. Yeah, yeah. If you see this sentence, one cannot pluck the flower without disturbing a distant star. What it means? The connecting factor between the flower and star is the magnetism. The magnetism is the bridge or media between all the objects in the universe. The magnetism, the spinning formative dust which fills the complete universe gives off magnetic wave is magnetism. The magnet wave or magnet split into two.
I think possibly the internet is a bit weak for him. Mr. Murugesan, are you there? If video is not coming through, you can also switch off the video and just use the audio and try to continue.
I think, he is left. Yeah, he may be joining again.
Yeah, he may join again. Yes. Okay, in fact, magnetism, Swamiji, is many contributions he has done, as you all know, in diverse fields. I think he has done original contribution in almost every field of human life, in politics, in economics, in social life, in education, name it, and Maharishi has thought about it originally and has come out with what are all the various problems if we don't understand these concepts and make it a part of our life. And one such concept is magnetism. A revolutionary concept.
Sorry for the interrupt. Actually, there is
Yeah.
yes, there is a net issue.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry for the interrupt. Okay. So just I'm continuing.
I think the magnetism is not very strong there, universal magnetism. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, this slide we have seen. So one cannot pluck the flower without disturbing a distant star. So we have seen this. So here basically the magnet is the media of this. So without this, so it is audible.
Yeah, very much.
Hello.
Yeah, it is audible, sir. It is audible.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So regarding the magnetism, there are other masters also mentioned in that, like Bharadiyar saying that vellam is flood. Well plus am. There are two things. Well means pure, and am means divine state. It waves. Magnetism also called as pranavam. The Vallalar saying that Poga Punal. The magnet is known as Poga Punal by Vallalar, and Paramahamsa Yogananda saying that power of attraction. The magnet is the power of attraction which you attract things. For example, a right husband, wife, business, friends, like that. If you radiate love and goodwill to others, actually you will open the channel of God's love. Means you are attracting the love of God. Here the Vethathiri Maharishi is saying about the magnetism. In Tamil, they written a poem, Gandha Nilai Ariyamal Kadavul Nilai Arivado, Karumayam Ariyamal Arivinai Arivado, மாந்தராக வாழ்கின்ற மாண்புடைய எவருக்கும் மாற்று வழி தத்துவத்தில் விஞ்ஞானத்தில் இல்லையே. So translation is given here. Knowing divinity state without knowing the magnetic state, knowing consciousness without knowing the genetic center. There is no alternate path in philosophy or science for anyone who live as a respected human being. So here the Maharishi has expressing the importance of magnetism. Nothing in the universe is without magnetism. We think magnetism is the word related to science and research. Yes, it is true, but also the related to everything in our life. Physical fitness, mental peace, sufficient wealth, fame in the society, spiritual health, or decided by the amount of magnetism we have developed. Your divine state, due to the self-compressive surrounding pressure force, the causes of divine state to crumble into the dust particle. So this dust particle spinning formative dust particle called as magnetism. Here, once it is the formative dust is formed, the surrounding pressure force impact on the formative dust particle. It start rotating. When you start rotating, the waves spreads. That waves called magnetism. When the formative dust have originated from the divine state, dissolve in it, magnetism is produced. There are three phenomena there: divine state, formative dust, and magnetism. Should always to consider in one view. I hope here it is clear. Okay, next step is energy particle. The formative dust particle comes to rotate and form the energy particle by the self-compressive divine state. The next step is Panchabuddhas. Here, the action of the self-compressive force on the free energy particle brings them to closer dense associate to become air, fire, water, earth. I call it as Panchabuddhas. Okay, here I have given one example. Compressive force of divine state minus repulsive force of energy particle equal to Panchabuddhas. If you see the chart below, the approximate speed I have given for all the particles, Panchabuddhas. If you see the energy particle, the approximate rotation speed of 5 lakhs, it produced a repulsive force of 5. If you see the earth, the simultaneous all the speed I have given. If you see the earth, 1 lakh and the repulsive force giving 1.
That sheet is not that's not seen here. You have to connect with this thing, isn't it?
It's not seen,
No,
Yeah,
it's
yes, sir, yeah.
visible, not
the,
visible.
the screen is not coming through. Only we are seeing you, but not the screen showing all this. Maybe you got to connect.
Yeah, the PowerPoint is not
Yeah.
playing, I guess.
Okay.
Yes.
I think after disconnect, PowerPoint is okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You would tell before that. Okay. Can you see now?
Yes, sir, we can.
Yeah. This is what I explaining. The divine state, the self-compressive surrounding pressure force, that causes the divine state to crumble into the dust particle, the first stage. After the dust particle, it is called as paramanu or dust, cosmic, and the spinning formative dust is called it as magnetism. There are two steps here. One is crumbling of the divine state is turned to formative dust. Because of the surrounding pressure put is start rotate. It's emanate it's turn as a wave. The wave again dissolve in the divinity, that is called magnetism. I hope it is clear. In this here there are three phenomena. One is divine state, the another one is dust particle, and the magnetism should always see in one view. Okay, next. Next is energy particle. The form of dust particle, waves come together, close together, and rotates, and the energy particles forms by self-compressive of divine force. The action of this self-compressive force on the free energy particles brings them closer into the dense associate, which becomes air, fire, water, earth, or called Panchabhutas. Okay, I told you this. I have given the example of chat. Compressive force of divine state minus repulsive force of energy particle is equal to Panchabhutas. If you see the energy particle, rotation speed of per second is, I have given the example, 5 lakh, and create the repulsive force of 5. So similarly, I have given all the elements. Finally, earth, the 1 lakh create the repulsive force of 1. It means it's very less because of reduction of the repulsive force is a very less force because of surrounding pressure force is come and settle as a solid. Whereas if energy particles is have more repulsive force is minute. Here is solid and it is minute. All the whatever we see in the universe, it is because of the repulsive force. The entire universe is made of due to repulsive force and its fluctuation. Again, the magnetic force works in the Panchabhutas and transform into Pancha Tanmatras. It is the character of magnetism. When work in the Akash particle, Tanmatra is pressure. Similarly, air, sound, fire, light, water, taste, solid, smell. Mind is the sixth tanmatras. The biomagnetic wave, which is emanate from the life energy particle, function as a mind. Mind have two functionality. One is contraction, the another one is expansion. Okay, the self-compressive force store the imprints in the genetic center, and this imprints or expand and reflect as a thought when it is required. For example, we go to temple of temple of consciousness at Arya. The first time we are going and see what will happen through our eyes. The biomagnetism goes and take the experience and take the pictures and the pictures. It is as imprints. That imprints.
Sir, I think, excuse me, I think your internet,
all the
your internet is not very stable.
visuals
Mr. Murugesan,
rotate, circulate in the
Mr. Murugesan, your internet
body.
is not very stable. Maybe you can just remove the video and try to speak.
So now it's okay?
No, it's not linked.
Not linked.
Yeah. And also make it a bit faster. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make it.
Otherwise we'll be running out of time. And please.
Yes, sir, yes. Now it's okay, na?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. In this, there are two. This slide is okay. So contraction and expansion.
Yeah. You can
of
go to the next one. Yes.
Yeah. Two things of the mind function. So okay. Here is the genetic center. So what here the genetic center function also is the same. What is the difference between the mind and this? We have a record from the first cell to human being. All the records in the all the secrets the entire universe have here. There are two functions, and it is the center for physical, astral, and causal body. It is the vortex of biomagnetic circulation. Okay, due to the attractive force and repulsive, here also is recorded. Okay, impure genetic center. Why the impure in the genetic center? Because of the only plants can capable of preparing their food, and the other animals cannot. Animals or other creatures cannot be. It is depend on the other creatures. So here in the account of this, they committing four kind of crimes. How they have given the four list: harming the other living things, taking a life, misappropriate for the body of living being, depriving. The genetic center remains pure when the deed is noble. It becomes impure when it is ignoble. So Maharishi is telling to maintain the genetic center every deed has to be evaluate the quality and force. Okay. Also, why the genetic center pollute and how to keep pure. They have given the list of this one, uh, uh, the telling lies, ego is kind of a failure to observe moralization of food, work, sex, and thought. To keep the purity, the respect, father, mother, guru, rules, and God. Follow the morality, duty, and charity. To practice meditation to improve the concentration, and exercise for regulating the circulation, blood, heat, air, and life force magnetism, and take care of parents' life, all the things. So finally, it's live in love and compassion. So Swamiji has given the technique to enhance the biomagnetism. Millions of life energy particles circulate within the body. All the life energy particles, biomagnetic waves, that is the causal body. Okay, I have given two diagram here. You see the biomagnetic level and the human behavior. The first, the type A. See, we all means we have the biomagnetism increase. Normally, we have maintained one biomagnetism level. So what will happen? The type A people, once that biometry increase, they try to do some activities and come to the normal stage. They'll not they don't have the experience or practice to sustain that level. For example, 40 is the normal level. They increase they have a biometry increase of 48. They cannot sustain in that level. They don't have a practice. They do some activities and using the five sense panchendriyas, and the drain the magnetism and come to normal. Whereas the type B people, they can able to sustain that magnetism level, and they can grow, and they can have a higher level of people. I have given the chat here. The A type of people speaks more or unwanted things and body cells using, and flow with the habit, act sin, failure. These are the normal people can see majority in the society. Whereas the type of B, when the biomagnetism increase, they maintain the calm and do only necessary activities, mm, and using the brain cells and the consciously they do all the activities, the virtuous way of life. Finally, the success, and these are the people, uh, mm, higher conscious people. Is we can say is very lesser. So what I mean to say here, whenever the biomagnetism is higher, we have to try to be in that level. That is a blessed level, blessing level. Okay. Here, the divine behavior on human being. Here, if you see the image side, uh, if you keep the cup of water in the room temperature, what will happen? The surrounding, the atmosphere of the room temperature impact on the hot water. So until and the come to normal room temperature, the impact will be there. The same manner, if we are living in this universe and we are in the divinity, the same if we are impure, the same work, the same impact in our genetic center also. Until and the genetic center purify, the divine will act on us. So okay, I have given few examples. Sir, what is the time? I can. Till
Uh,
okay.
Another 5 minutes. You can take,
yeah.
5 minutes, huh? 10 minutes I can take. Okay. Yeah, if you observe the children's is the human, pure human magnet. They attract everybody. What will happen after the grow? The imprints in the genetic center start reflect and act. So they loses their attraction. So we can see it. So through the practice, the spiritual practice can also become a real positive human magnet in any of the age. Think about our spiritual gurus. Okay. The next one is immunity. If the biomagnetic energy is intense, then there cannot be any unwanted microbes enter into the body. Even if it is entered, they are not allowed to spread as a disease. It is thrown out, like the thrown out the body through an unwanted biological activities like urine, sneezing, cough, tears, sweating, stool, toast, sleep. Thus, the biomed is the protector or immune of the body. Even beauty also. During the young age, due to our intensified of biomagnetism, our skins and muscle cells are tightly coupled. We look fresh and beauty. When the biomagnetism in the cells are reduced, with it dense, we lose the fitness, fresh, and the beauty. Oh, even perspicacity is due to the magnetism. Penetrative knowledge with the sharp receptivity is the perspicacity. If you do the deep meditation, you will gain this perspicacity. So marriage, even marriage, magnetic waves from the persons are radiate according to the imprints of genetic centers. The radiation reaches all the people in the society. Then the people will align with the marriage in order to fulfill a requirement of their soul. Even relationship, if you have enough energy, you will acceptance will develop. Once it is acceptance develops, all the relationship will not spoil. Magnetism is the love. Here, the divinity embeds all the object in the universe. This is the love of divinity. The similar magnetism also function in the human body. Magnanimity. So biomagnetic intense can easily expand and contract. When the expansion and contrast become creates the better understand due to the difference elevation level of understanding, the magnanimity will create. Okay, even willpower is based on the magnetism. Here the freedom, liberation, and environment, enlightenment. The unwanted is the reason for imprint. The bundle of imprints is the causes for the birth and its cycle. If we get clarity, all the factors that created imprints are released. Thus, the imprints are also released when the soul imprints are being cleansed. then the enlightenment is possible and the birth recycle is broke. Magnetism to solve world problem. Majorly, we are facing healthcare, environment, and terrorism. Healthcare. There is a huge economic spend in the field of healthcare. Still, people are not healthily enough. To solve the relevant problem, we can make people to aware of the magnetism, involved in maintain the health. The health is not maintained by the money or government. It is maintained by the magnetism alone. If the entire society gain the knowledge, then it become healthy. So, environment. The health is directly proportional to the environment. A healthy body and mind leads a healthy environment. In the present situation, the environment is polluted by every individual directly or indirectly due to their egoistic mindset. Sufficient knowledge about the self and nature. Insufficient knowledge about self and nature. To overcome this situation, every one of have sufficient amount of energy can lead a better understanding of nature and better willpower to keep environment clean. Here I can say it is the relationship with the mother and child. If you give anything, it's the environment, nothing but our globe, our earth. If you give anything to the globe, it will from the soil only we get everything. So we are child also affect. In this a similar manner, if environment pollute and our health also spoil. Terrorism. The terrorism is the different collective of different opinion. It is the shortfall of love, shortfall of virtual way of life, shortfall of understanding the divinity law. Here, any terrorist may have intensified biomagnetism, but it is not in harmony with the nature. As Maharishi mentioned, every responsible leader should have knowledge of life force intuitionally. The group meditation bliss will record will be recorded in the universal magnetism. This is the function as a collective thoughts that universal magnetism will choose the right person and right circumstance to bring the peace in the world. Okay, through this session, understand the biomagnetism way of realizing the divine state. There are only two factors for the existing of whole universe. They are divinity and magnetism. Maharishi has science and spiritual are connected by the Maharishi, so we can already see there is a tremendous changes start in the society. The moment when science and society accept the concept of magnetism given by Ganta Tattvajnani Sri Vethathiri Maharishi, the entire world become heaven. Thank you. Be blessed by the divine. Sorry, maybe I run out the little time I have taken.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Professor Murugesan. Actually, it was a very good
thank you,
presentation from you. It's not so easy to connect magnetism with everything, with the environment and terrorism, the world peace, everything you connected. You said it correctly. It's a collective mind. If we all think one thing, that is peace. Definitely, peace and harmony. The whole world will be, at peace and harmony. We need a lot of more people to think in that line. So thank you so much. So, and it was a very nice concept that you talked about, the hot water in the room, how it it will be there till it stabilizes with the temperature of the room. So all very nice, except for the little bit of your connections because of the internet connectivity. But absolutely, you connected with us very well with your magnetism. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. That is a very nice speech. I request.
Thank you.
Yes, for the time, sir. I request anyone to raise your hands. Any questions? We welcome from each one of you. It's a very, it's a deep subject, and it is one with Vethathiri Maharishi. So he already said Jnana Tattva Jnani. He is the one. Vethathiri Maharishi was the one who told very simply, in a simple words, about magnetism, that everything is magnetism. So I would request each one of you to ask any questions with Professor. Just raise your hands and I'll unmute you, or any one of you. Thank you, sir. Yes, Prakash, I'll just unmute you. Yeah, please, you can unmute. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. It was explanation was good, sir. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah. So when I started meditating on the peace, so I can see the changes in my personal life and across the world. Yeah, things happens. Yeah, definitely. But it was a very good effort on your side to use Microsoft tool or Open Office. There are like so many versions. Yeah, I can see them when you see global impact and local impact. Yeah, we need to think accordingly. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any
Thank
questions,
you.
sir? From your
Thank you.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prakash ji, for your feedback. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you. Everyone is looking for a peaceful world to live in. So yeah, it's each one's of us part. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Very true, sir. Thank you so much. Dr. Vijaya, can you please? You're unmuted.
Yeah, thank you. Integration of technology with the new version was very good. As somebody pointed out that, I think he already read my mind. That's telepathy, I think, what Maharshi always talks. But yeah, today's topic, I feel, actually man is a wonderful phenomenon in the universe. So we know, as Maharshi has already related, the universal, the consciousness that is fully apparent in the construction of the human being. So I see how I see the Maharshi's foreseeing things and how he developed step by step, from the primordial state of universe through billions of species and back to the human being. So the biomagnetism, I feel, is, according to Maharshi, the physical body we know is objective and perceivable by senses. But we know within the body there are three important subjects which are connected to the universal as well. That is mind, spiritual body, and consciousness, which Maharshi says is the truth, and it is so true. So the physical structure is only an outward expression of the values of these characters. That is mind, which is again, which is biomagnetic wave, and spiritual dynamism, we connect to life force, and consciousness, which is the truth. So I feel how Maharshi is really related to the three phenomena of universe, intrinsically interrelated with the body and linked to the entire universe. So I'm so grateful that Maharshi has brought out such a good relationship between the five elements, the Panchabhutas, and many other things. So I think we should really
Any questions,
respect all that. No, this is just a comment, so I was saying that you really connected well with the universe. And I was just commenting about how Maharshi has connected to these physical body and the universal phenomena. That was nice.
Thank you, Dr. Vijaya. Thank you so much. You put everything in a nutshell. Thank you, Alkolamudan. And so, yes, like Dr. Vijaya or Prakashji, they all commented the wonderful experiences everybody has experienced with Sky Yoga. So I request each one of y'all to spread this online, because it has been just 4 years since we had this online programs. And so we request so that Vethathiri spreads all over the world. Those days, everyone had to just go physically to the centers, to take the classes. But now it's available online, and everyone can be, you can reach out. Everyone is in need of it, but not many are aware of it. There are so many yoga organizations are there. I'm sure we can boast about our Sky Yoga because it connects body, mind, and soul. So you can call it a marketing skill or whatever, but I really request, because we are experiencing the wonders of this wonderful practice. So I request personally and on behalf of Digital Solutions, that is, running this online past 4 years, that each one of you spread this to your near and dear ones, your relatives or friends, and you can reach out to. You can reach out to me. My name is Sunanda. I will just post my number in the chat box, or you can always go to Kundalini Yoga at ud.in. So if you go to the website, you have all the details. You can connect them, because this is the need. We are in need of spreading this peace and harmony, isn't it? So I hope you all agree with me. So sorry for taking much of your time now here, but it was a wonderful session today. And I just wanted to I want to just tell you all this. So we have 2 foundation course. It runs for 12 days. So every month, 1st to 12th, then 16th to 27th of every month we have. We have it in 4 languages. You have Tamil, English, Kannada, and Telugu. So you all can reach out. And after the foundation course, we have the higher courses, that is certificate course. Of course, after they attend, we will tell them about the other classes. But each one of you can just at least spread it, whenever you have the time. And or if you think that you can, you want to, enroll somebody, and you can just share the number and we will do the connection with the people. Okay. Thank you so much. And we have this daily meditation every day. I just wanted to remind this also. In the same Zoom ID, we have it in the morning, 6 a.m. Indian Standard Time, with the live meditation followed by exercises. And evening, we have it 6:25 p.m. And again, just the evening Kayakalpa followed by meditation alone. So we have it every day, and every Saturday we have at 6:30 short meditation by a special lecture. So thank you so much, each one of you, to listen to Professor Murugesan's speech. It was a wonderful speech. Balachandra sir, would you like to talk something? And Professor, I don't mind if you also just give us a speech again. I mean, a concluding one.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, this is the vast subject. You all know that. In beginning there is internet disturbance, and okay, sorry for that. I have extended, I think, more on that.
No, absolutely no, Professor.
Anyway, so
no, absolutely not. So you didn't exceed at all. You just finished it on time at 7:30. We were very happy because it was a very nice presentation, and absolutely not, sir. We enjoyed your class. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being today. Balachandran sir, would you like to say something, sir?
Yes, Maharishi has given a totally new way of looking at magnetism. And if that is understood, Swamiji says the entire, all the secrets of nature can be understood by, that's exactly what Mr. Murugesan also said, that if you know what is genetic center, then only you can understand the human being. Otherwise, we are just seeing only the physical thing and we are living only at that level. But when genetic center is understood, then we know that we are not just 40 years or 50 years old. We are millions of years old and connected to the rest of the universe. And so is everything else. And he also talks about how gravity itself is magnetism. And so the basic laws of gravity, electromagnetism, strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force, all the four forces the science is talking about, how they all come down to just gravity, and from which the magnetism and combination of all that. So in that way, we can have a very holistic attitude towards life. Then our ego comes down, the harmony with others increases, and that is exactly what Swamiji wants. So thank you, Professor Murugesan, and thank you, Sunandaji, also for explaining things, and Dr. Vijaya and Prakash Raj Gopal for having shared their thoughts. Yes, every day we have this group meditation, morning and evening, as in the same Zoom ID. And we also have foundation course. We also have Kayakalpa once in a month on every second Sunday. So maybe you can suggest people to take part in that, so that Swamiji's concepts go to the whole world and world peace is possible. And you can play a part in that. Thank you once again. Thanks, Manzaji, also for.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, can conclude the session.
Yeah, we can conclude the session. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.